Most rappers are simps. Most rappers are simps. The ones that a lot of you guys are looking up to. They are promoting simping. I do not want you guys simping. These rappers that y'all look up to, majority of them are simps. They get an invite to a club, and then the club paid them to go there, right? And then they blow the money on the strippers. They blow the money on the strippers. Like, how much of a simp can you be? Like, you a whole celebrity, and you rich, and you simping, throwing money on these strippers, and they don't care nothing about these rappers. They just want your money. These strippers just want your money. And you rappers throwing money on these strippers, promoting simping. Like, this don't make no type of sense. You guys, do not be like these rappers. A lot, especially in the black community, a lot of these guys, especially these drug dealers, they trying to, be like these rappers. Spending all this money on strippers when you could spend that money on land or buy, apartment complex if you got enough money and be making passive income. Buy a good camera, start a YouTube channel. Buy houses, do real estate. You could be build your credit up. You could be doing a lot of more stuff that's going to benefit you as a man. But these rappers, they're teaching y'all, they teaching guys to spend their money on strippers, to trick on females, models, these divas, these demons. A lot of rappers are nothing but simps. They suckers, man. They not really that masculine. You see someone wearing dresses, kissing guys. I mean, a lot of these rappers are nothing but simps. They do the most simping. They tell you in their songs, if she wants a Chanel or a Birkin, they'll buy it. Just to smash. And like, how you a whole celebrity and still worshiping women? Women supposed to be worshiping you as a celebrity. You shouldn't have to spend no money just to smash on no woman. Women supposed to really be spending money on you, especially the lower class. These rappers, they'll get with a lower class woman and give her fame and fortune and prosperity. I mean, a lot of these rappers are nothing but a bunch of simps. Nothing but simps. Buying these ran through women cars, buying them houses. You see them posting it on Instagram. And these women just selling their body to different guys, different rappers. And rappers are valuing these women. You degrading yourself as a man. And these women degrading themselves. Rappers, they do not lead by showing a good example. They teaching you guys how to simp. They teaching men how to be simps. If I was paid to go to a club, thousands of dollars, I would not be spending it on those strippers. I won't be spending it on those strippers. I'll save that money and do something else with it. Spend it on some studio time or something. Invest in myself. These rappers are nothing but a bunch of simps. They simp the hardest. Most of them are the weakest. The feminine. They very feminine. Most of these rappers are very feminine. No type of masculine frame. Wearing super, super tight clothes. Some of them, I seen one of them even twitch like a woman. They feminine. They would do anything for money. And when they get that money by selling their soul, they spend it on women. Buying women. How you buying women still and you a whole rapper? You a whole celebrity, you a whole millionaire. These rappers, they got weak mindsets. They some of the weakest men. They don't value themselves like you think they do. They still put women above them. They're putting ring on, you know, they putting rings on women that done sold their body to the whole world almost. They're putting rings on women that done slept with everybody. They slept with the whole industry. That's what they putting rings on. That's what they teaching the youth. This is what they teaching the teenage boys, the younger boys. To value women that done slept with everybody. That done been with everybody. You know, these women been passed around so much, they like a doorknob. Everybody done got to turn. The whole industry done got to turn. It don't make sense. These rappers are the biggest simps. They putting rings on the wrong women. And a lot of these rappers got the lowest self-esteem. Do anything for money. Cut their eyebrows off. Cut their hair off. Patch their hair. Wear dress. Wear lipstick. Powder their face like a woman. They will literally do anything for a woman. And they will do anything for fame and fortune and money. A lot of these rappers worship women. They still got a simp mindset. I wouldn't be buying no woman if I was a rapper. If I was rich and I was a rapper. I had these women be paying me to be with me. I had them paying for my dates. But I won't have them coming to my house. These rappers are the biggest simps. Do not worship these rappers. Do not try to imitate and do what these rappers doing. Because what rappers do, they imitate, they try to, you know, as like drug dealers. Like the drug dealers do. Trick on females. Lacking knowledge. Lacking wisdom. Lacking money management. That's what these rappers, they the same thing, just like a lot of these drug dealers. Blowing a whole bunch of money on women, tricking. I won't be doing all that if I had that type of money. I'll be making passive income different, multiple ways. But they really trick on a woman. Yeah, rappers are like the most desperate. They woman pleasers. They try to act hard, but they ain't hard. They woman pleasers. They feminine. They nice guys. They don't have no masculine frame. You could tell how they. You could tell a lot of these rappers. They just talk tough in the music, but in real life, it's different. Even rappers have said that when they met other rappers, they said it was different. They didn't really act like how they act in their music. Rappers are the biggest simps, bro. Like, they the biggest simps. They're about thousands of dollars on, you know, a woman. They'll be with a woman. This is how low self-esteem rappers are. And this is how much of a simp and desperate rappers are. They will be with a woman that they know that don't even like them. Just to smash. And they will spend tons of money. And you could tell by the pictures, you know, when they posted on the Shade Room, you could tell like if the woman kind of like the rapper or not. Some of these women don't even like these rappers. I seen one singer, you know, he was with a female, and how they was taking the picture, like her hair was like turned, and she wasn't even happy at all. She wasn't happy at all. And he posted a picture showing a whole bunch of money and a female right next to him. He's a simp. A lot of these rappers are simps. They weak-minded. They so beta. They beta males. They buy love. They buy fake love from women that don't even love them. You have to have very low self-esteem to do that. Just tricking on a whole bunch of females. And then 1 year later, why they broke? Why they still ain't got their houses? Why they still ain't got the same cars? Because they invest their money into a whole bunch of women. And they don't really know how to budget. Without their accountant and without their manager, these rappers would be the biggest simps. Their manager and their accountant is helping them with money. They being babied. Rappers are the biggest simps, man. Tricking like crazy. They do the most tricking and they do the most simping. You know, they have all that money when they buzzing. You know, that's when they spend the most money the most. That's when they simp the most when they buzzing. When they real hot, getting millions. And then they just spending on strippers, relationships, buying women. You know, that they can barely afford. Buying women that they can barely afford. Buying houses that they can barely afford. Cars that they can barely afford. Leasing them. A lot of these rappers be living a fake lifestyle, man. Renting cars. Because when they was buzzing, they didn't make good decisions with that money. They was spending it on women. Trying to impress women. Instead of trying to impress themselves. Instead of valuing themselves. Instead of showing themselves self-love. Instead of making wise decisions with their money. This is why most of these rappers have to keep touring. Have to keep rapping. Because if they don't, they're going to end up broke. Because they're not making wise investments. They invest in most of their money on women, cars, and clothes. And they trying to live beyond their means. Rappers are the biggest simps, man. I'm telling you. Do not be like these rappers. Throwing money in strip clubs. Bruh, don't stop doing that. It's a waste of money. It's the waste of energy. These strippers don't care nothing about you. They just care about what they can get from you. Because they're looking for a trick. That's what they look for. They're looking for a weak, simp, desperate trick. That's what they're looking for. Not just strippers. Women in general. That's why I said you ask a woman what a real man is and why she describe a trick. Because she is. She is. Don't be like these rappers. Because simping, how you broke. It'll have you broke, bruh. Doing all that simping will have you broke. You will hit rock bottom. These dudes, millionaires, living their best life and still trying to impress women. Still tricking on women. Still trying to buy women. Still trying to prove something to women. Man, if I was living that life, man, these women have to prove something to me. They'll be benefiting me. And if they're not benefiting me, if things is not going my way, and I don't have to spend no money, if things is still not going my way, then it's not happening. I don't want nothing to do with that woman. If I can't smash without spending money, I don't want nothing to do with her. Cause I'm a high value male. I'm a virile man. Guys, I hope you guys got something up out of this, man. Y'all stay on semen retention. Do not let these rappers get you to simping. Because it's very feminine. It's not masculine. And it's ignorant. You shouldn't have to prove nothing to no woman. Shouldn't have to buy no woman. If things don't come naturally, then kick her to the curb. Y'all guys stay on semen retention with Chain Gang. It's Coleman.